So now we see that the tower is not going to be taken down because it's Kazakhstan. If they really overextend and take it down, we can just force a fight. So let's see what is going to happen here. Okay, so this actually doesn't turn out very well because Bart was here. And we have Lilia on the top side. That's not a good trade. But I don't think he could have done anything else, because if he tries to open mid, he didn't have minions and Koriki was there, so he would just wave clears. If he opens into top, the same thing. We just chunk the tower with Herald, but we waste the Herald for no reason and we don't have wave to finish it. So it's like, I think he just did the best play. That's the thing. A lot of AD carries ask me, bro, like, I do so many good decisions and I do so many good decisions and I still lose the game. And like, what the fuck? And like, yeah, sometimes you're gonna make a correct choice and it's gonna be a bad outcome. What's going on, guys? Besides here, in today's video we will watch Caliste and we will see exactly how he wins a game. We will discuss on his decision making, macro, wave management, trading. This MMR is challenger, obviously, as this guy is at the moment in top 5 on AOS ladder. He's one of the best, if not the best AD carry in Europe at the moment, and we will talk exactly why he does things inside of the game when it comes to his laning phase, later stages, and I will show you exactly what you can use in low elo and what you can't use in low elo. Because if you believe that every single thing that he does in Challenger works for you, I mean, you're probably wrong right there, right? So let's take a look at his OPGG. Obviously, like, it's just a Challenger account, like few seasons that he's Challenger pretty much every season. He's playing like a pretty wide variety of champions. So what are we going to look at exactly at this specific game? So first, let's manage some expectations right here. He does play Lucian and he does play Lucian Nami, which is super strong matchup, obviously, in general. And it is Bard. Bard is super weak support compared to Nami, and Lucian Nami is super strong early game than Corki Bard. Corki and Lucian are very similar early game. They're both kind of good in the early game, but the fact that the support difference is such huge difference, then we want to see Lucian winning the lane. So Corki should just play for the push. He can trade back, but he shouldn't really trade proactively. And Bard, he's obviously going to look to play to Rom. Top lane matchup is super volatile. It is Gnar versus Jace. Jace is really good into Gnar in general, 1v1. But when you have Bard, you can always like play for top. You can also play through mid because you have CC against Soraka. So you can easily like portal here and you can play through mid. So the Bard win condition is just to snowball mid or top, or simply to just play through Kha'Zix. I don't know how you can play through Kha'Zix against Lilia, because it just feels pretty hard to kill Lilia in the jungle when you don't have CC. But he can still play through Kha'Zix, and then Corki's job is just to play safe. So Caliste here, he should smash the lane. If he doesn't smash the lane, if he's not like ahead in the lane phase, it's not going to be good. So I see he actually puts this word. I think it's because they just, yeah, okay, so they don't really want to get cheesed, because they know that in this lane, it's a bit weird, right? Because what you can do in this lane, and I saw Ruler doing the same thing, is that you can take a lot of trades that are like very unorthodox. Like, it will look on paper that you don't win the trade, but if you just trade around your PTA because you play Lucian, right? You have a lot of sustain, and Bard is quite useless early game, so he can take almost any trade in this matchup, okay? Let's see what he's gonna do. Hello, Chart, welcome. So he's gonna just hit the minions right here. Also, to see that he was actually out of the brush when he hits the minions. You never want to hit the minions when we're into the brush, because this way, you see this? Like, if you just auto-attacks the minions from the brush, like from inside of the brush, then obviously you will see Lucian right here. So he goes out of the brush only when he's attacking you or when he's farming, and he goes into the brush. He played it absolutely amazing with the brush prioritization right here. Not only that, he last hits, like he tries to get the push out of the brush, but he kind of mind games them that, hey, I want to get the push, I'm not going to do anything crazy. But here he walks up, he Ws, he hits, and then he juggles with the brush right there. He takes this trade. This is usually overextended. There is no reason for you to trade like this. You just W, auto attack, and then back off. That was good. Why is he trading like this? Exactly what I said in the beginning, right? It is Lucian Nami. You can take almost any trade. They don't have fleet footwork, so you win short trades almost always, right? As long as the Corki doesn't have E, and he doesn't proc Conqueror. And even then, if he's going to proc Conqueror very fast with his E, I think it's just super hard to out-trade Lucian Nami when you have Bard. So what is Caliste doing right here? He's just last hitting. Let's see if he's going to try to go for a ward after. He could. He doesn't need to, because it's 222 and it's Kha'Zix. So he could get like 250 here on the river, but it's like Bard Kha'Zix. So if he really does this, he's going to waste a lot of time, this Kha'Zix, and it's super low value because he's most likely not going to succeed. So he's not gonna ward.
Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact. You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
Very good. Okay, he actually takes a tower shot, but I don't think he cares much. And I don't think he should hit the minions right here. Yeah, pay attention to Caliste. Why is he doing this? Okay, he also fake ward. Do you see that? He walked to the brush and then look what the bard did. Signals enemy has vision here, okay? But it's actually not worded because now the Caliste is thinking, hey, I don't have a word, but if I go towards the brush and I stop my champion right there, then they will go fighting right there, going super aggressive. But this doesn't matter. Like, it looks like an even trade, but any even trade is good with Lucian. Why is he going for a fake word? He doesn't actually have his own word. So he knows that after 310, Kha'Zix is finishing, I think 315. He should push this wave because it's in a very bad position right here. Yeah, so he knows that he might get ganked soon. So what he does is like fake word. So Bard will tell the Kha'Zix that this brush is worded, so there is no reason for him to gank bot. Obviously, this is a mind game, so probably in silver is not going to work for you. And he chooses the second brush. The reason why he chooses the second brush is because he has a big wave into the tower. You can't do it first brush because Bard can stop your recall. This is Challenger. And yeah, having a huge wave in the tower, second brush is safe. So this is why he chooses specifically the second brush. Corki carry recall. He goes for a call into refillable potion. Yeah, I love it. This is like permanent sustain. It's crazy. Corki is gonna... And I like the Corki also buying refill because he sees, hey, Caliste is playing for short trades. That's what he should be doing. We're playing weak side right now. So wave is coming into us. So Caliste is thinking, hey, what is the worst thing that can happen right now? Well, Kha'Zix is 347 and we see that Lilia actually gave the scuttle bot up because we don't have Prio mid lane. Well, we have Soraka mid lane, so nothing to really complain about because we just don't have Prio. So there is a high chance that Kha'Zix is around here. Caliste knows this. Lilia just went top for the top scuttle. She's pinging. Okay. So this is just basic play. So what does Caliste think? He's thinking that, hey, this is a slow push into me. They will have a big wave. If Kha'Zix is human, he can stay here and he could potentially look for a dive. I don't think it's ever possible when you have both Sums and there is only Bard Kha'Zix. Like there is not like anything specific that you can get dove with. But Exactly. You see this? He knew this, but this is obvious. Like, Lilia actually gave up bot scuttle. This is just basic. Puts the word, and now only lost it. Because you don't want to get dove on this. I mean, you're never going to get dove. If it was like Elise or maybe a different support like a Rel. But now you just don't want to push. Wave is coming into you. We don't see... Okay, this is pretty greedy with the E there. But at the end of the day, it's just a Kha'Zix. So he should just let the wave to come into him. Yeah, just keep the wave into you. You're playing weak side, Lele, stop playing. You just can Q through the minions if you really want it. You can also dash. Kha'Zix right now, it is 4:30. So his Krug should spawn in like 10 seconds. So he should be like around this area. Okay. Oh, he actually finished the Krug. Wow, okay, this fast. Yeah, so this is again another basic timer. 4:20, his Krugs are spawning on top lane. So Caliste knows this. But is he gonna play aggressive without knowing where he is? Because again, he should know that he's top, but there is a lot of randomness in SoloQ. Okay, he is in, he goes in, and even this dash, it might look like he's playing aggressive and he doesn't know where is the jungle. Well, first of all, he knows where is the jungle. Second of all, even if the jungle is here, it doesn't really matter because it is Bard with Corki Kha'Zix. It's so hard to get the gank. And pay attention to this dash right here. Pay attention to this dash. He dashes like this. He doesn't dash directly to the Corki. He dashes on an angle where 1, Bard can't hit Q here, and 2, you dash super far away. So if Kha'Zix comes from the river, you can always kite down like this, right? So super smart. And now it's just okay. So now wave is coming into you. You could leave it like this, but just push because they are gonna recall. I think you just Q these minions, push fast, and then you can go for the recall. But now we need to think that if he should go for a plate or not. Let's actually try to estimate his decision. So Corki right now, let's see where he is. Okay, this is a fake recall. Okay, I didn't know he's gonna do a fake recall. It's pretty greedy for Corki to do fake recall because he can get dove into this matchup. But if Corki recalled, he's probably gonna be here, I think. Right? Let's see, or like here. Especially because Bard can also portal if he's like a human. He can just portal and go. Okay, maybe he's gonna portal here or here. Not sure. This is actually, is it longer? I'm not sure if it's longer. But yeah, so now we need to think where should Corki be if he had recalled. So he should be around here. Should Caliste go for a plate? Yes. In this specific case, he has a good wave. The plate is really low, so he should go for the plate. Even if Corki is fake recalling here, he should go for the plate. So you getting the plate is dependent on where is the enemy AD carry. Can I get ganked, which is a big no-no. You have a lot of HP. Corki should be around this area, worst case, and the HP of the plate. If someone is telling you, oh bro, don't greed for the plate, don't greed for the plate. There is nothing to greed for, man. You need to think about where is the enemy to carry and whether enemy can punish you if you're taking the plate. He's choosing third brush because he knows he crashed away into the tower, but at the same time he knows Bard can just Q here, right? So he chooses the third brush. Can he stay here in pressure? Like, why doesn't he stay when he's Corki low? Like, what's the deal? Why doesn't he stay here? Because I'm thinking, oh, but this Corki waited so much. This guy is challenger. I see why he's challenger. Because it's like, there is no reason for you to recall here if you're not diveable. They push and you stay in fog of war, right? You let him get the plate. You lose like 1, 2 minions. You see how he's playing in fog of war? 3 minions. You see? And now he knows Lucian is already like halfway recall, right? So he played it so smart that he still got the wave. That's really smart. What can I say? Lucian mana hungry. Yum needs to recall for the battery. Yeah, I mean, in this case, I don't think he knew Corki is staying in the lane. But even if he knows Corki is staying in the lane, I don't think it's... Like, can he realistically pressure this Corki? If Lucian had full mana, I think she should stay. I think there is no reason to recall. Because if you can pressure him, but pressuring him with 70 mana is just not possible. So recall is better. But do you guys see? Again, League of Legends doesn't really have many rules. Like, never greed for a place, never hit the towers. Like... Yeah, I guess most cases you don't need to hit the tower, but again, like, look at the plate, look at the HP of the plate, where is the enemy AD carry, can I get ganked? These are like, how big is my wave? Those are like important things. Okay, Bard is mid, is he gonna push? So we get a kill, just push. See what he's gonna do, is he gonna ward after? There is no reason for him to ward, so just push and take plates. Is he gonna try to like dive? Okay, Bard is already back bots. Damn, Bard is such a good champion for SoloQ. Bard is such a good champion. He just gets a plate. Yeah, it's just so hard to outtrade him. He did not pay Elon for his in lane charger, so he needs to put in the order in AliExpress. Okay, he's getting actually gank here. I think he's gonna die here. There's no way. He does have his flash. He's gonna use it. He's very confident with the barrier, and then I think he's gonna flash last second. Yeah, that was really good. Really, really good played. And then he's gonna recall. Should he stay for the wave right here? He could. He could. I don't know if he knows what is quirky. Probably not. And he could stay here. And I don't think we can really take anything mid. If we stop recall and we get like half of the wave, it is not cannon. Okay, so you're not really losing anything. I think he shouldn't stay. He shouldn't stay. If he sees that we have like Tristana mid lane and we can stay here, like I think he could stay. Because with Tristana mid, if you appear here and he's gonna cancel recall and she'll try to chase you, she'll still not kill you because you have your E soon. So you're just gonna play with her life. You're just gonna make her waste time. And if this is a Tristana or someone meaningful that can actually touch the tower, I think it's fine to fuck up your tempo a little bit. But since he has Soraka, he's thinking that, okay, I'm gonna drop like half of the wave to a wave. Because I know that my Soraka is just playing Soraka mid lane, so no expectations. Bard is a good champion for people who want to have fun in League of Legends. That is very true. That is very true. Okay, so he pushes fast. But I'm thinking, why is he pushing fast and not slow? Okay, Corki is mid. We don't know where is Annie. And we want to play for Drake. We have two camps from Lilia on bot. So you just push this and play for Drake. You expect Kha'Zix to be here very soon. He could also contest bot, so we don't have solid information where he is. He's actually hitting the plate. Obviously, the plate HP is very low. Lilia is finishing the camp, so now he should not hit the tower anymore soon. And he should slowly move to the mid lane. Oh. Very good. Very good. Okay, so let's see what he's gonna do. Maybe we can just put no sound effects. Okay, so what is he gonna do? Thinking he should just hover the Lilia right here. There is no reason for him to do something else. What the fuck, Soraka mid lane pick? Shouldn't Rito make this illegal? Nah, it's okay. So why is he not helping with the Drake? Okay, so should you do this in solo queue? So you need to think about multiple things. One is, can my jungle do the Drake by himself in terms of tankiness and in terms of damage? Lilia can very easy tank the Drake. She has I guess she has half of an item. And also, she has decent damage to kill the Drake at level 8. So she doesn't really need your damage. She doesn't really need your tankiness. Therefore, you pushing the wave and forcing the Corki to be here is important. If Lilia is either low or like level 5, or she has like an amplified tone as items, and she's unable to actually get this Drake, or you simply know that someone is gonna follow there, and you really wanna be for the Drake. You really wanna be hitting the Drake. In this exact specific situation, there is no reason for you to be the Drake. There is no reason, right? So he's gonna take this, and I think he's just gonna recall. There is no reason for him to stay. I think he's gonna recall in this brush. Yeah, exactly. Because the Drake is 1.7, so why would you stay? If the Drake is like 3k and you don't have this vision, then you know that Kha'Zix could be here. But in this specific case, it is obvious that the Drake is done since it's 1.7 and he's moving towards the left, so she's already like hovering top. So we know for sure this guy is here, right? Okay, or at least pathing towards that play. Like it's pretty obvious. You can see what is going on. And then Caliste is like, hey, I don't need to be a Drake. Why? Because I'm not needed. Okay, but how do I know if I'm not needed or not? Well, do they need your damage? No. So then you don't need to be there. Okay, he puts the word. How is he gonna play from this point? Okay, he's just pushing. He needs to fight the Corki right now. So did Caliste win the lane? I honestly think he didn't win the lane. Like, you're playing against a Bard and you have Nami Lucian and you're even. That is not very good. Yeah, this is annoying, the Corki. Small note though, there is no Calista in this game. Okay, and what? Would Calista make a difference? Okay. He could actually win this. The only problem with this fight is that the Corki has Conqueror. Ooh. Ooh. He actually loses it. I cannot believe it. Yeah, thing is, this guy has Shin. And the kill. Okay. So he just dies on V1. He just... Now you're just saying Calista this and Calista that. His name is Caliste. His name is Caliste. He's a player chart. Okay, he's a little bit better than you. So if you're like bronze 4, he's like a little bit better. He's like bronze 3, you know? Okay, so push this because Bard is top lane. And I really like how Nami plays. She plays just Fog of War because we don't really know where Nami is. When Bard is top, we expect Nami pathing to be towards top as well. So she just plays Fog of War. She goes into the brush. No one really sees her. And now, okay, now they can see her. And let's see what he's going to do. Because ideally, he doesn't really have a word. So let's see how aggressive he's going to play. I don't really like to face check this brush. I like to go all the way around usually. I would be surprised if you... Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty greedy to just go towards the brush like that, right? Q on all of the minions. Push these minions very, very fast. And you recall in this exact position because as you can see, this is Fog of War. Even if Corki clicks here, you still don't see Caliste. Because he's like really close to the wall. You don't see from the challenger thingy, challenger logo. He just takes item. Then go boss. Just goes bot. Okay. That sounds good. So what is he gonna do bot? Yeah, he just needs to play with his Nami. Yeah, this guy is really crazy on his Kha'Zix. Is he gonna take the kill? Okay, he flashes to actually get the kill. That's great. Is he gonna take the portal? Okay, ult. Is he gonna go mid now? I guess he can open mid because he has Lilia on top. Ooh. Okay. That guy's dead. I think he can't really win this. Just back off slowly. But he got a lot. That's great map poorness by him. Great map poorness. So what did we learn in this game? I mean, honestly, like I really like the fake word. I really like how he played the early game. Like he just forced trades a lot with his W, not attack having Nami. And I honestly like that he died. Like he died 1v1. But I like to see that because when I play and I die like stupid, I'm thinking like, oh, bro, I'm so bad, you know, why am I dying, you know, and this kind of narratives. But it's like, you're a human. You will make mistakes. If Caliste is challenger one like 2000 LP and he makes mistakes, you will also make mistakes. So don't worry. If you die, just play your game, focus on improvement and try your best and enjoy the game, you know. If you died, you died. But that's that, you know. It's just the way it works. Don't expect yourself you're going to be perfect because you're not perfect. Caliste is not perfect, so you're definitely not perfect. Okay, so we push this. It's going to recall 1.7k gold. Okay. There's no reason for him to stay right there. And it goes for rapid fire cannon. Why? Why do you go for rapid fire cannon? It's such a weak item on Lucian. But I guess you have Nami. And you have Nami E. And you can play quite aggressive using your rapid fire cannon with the Nami, right? And also, like, what engage do you have? You have Nami, but like you don't have reliable engage, right? You don't really have reliable engage, and they have quite good range. Bard, Corki, any Jace, yeah, definitely rapid fire cannon is good. So he's taking the wave, and now we see Kha'Zix bot. He's hovering top side, and Corki is hovering bot side. We see the normal challenger positioning AD carries. He's hovering left, so we don't really know if Kha'Zix could be just around these brushes, but he's most likely going to be here. Caliste is actually following. Why is him following? Is because the wave is still far. Like this is like 5 seconds, 10 seconds away from reaching the very middle. So you can help a little bit and then go mid lane. Yeah, exactly. Like there is no reason for you to... If the mid wave is here already and the herald is finished, then there is no reason for you to finish the herald. Okay, so now he has two options. He could push mid, which is quite unlikely because he has only one minion. He could go top and just play through top. Jace is dead, so maybe he can push for second tower with herald top. Because we just took Herald, right? Or he could play for minimization on bot, which is also really good. I don't know if he can get that in time, but I don't think they can. Can they take top tower? They don't have TP on top. Yeah, I think he could just play to top. I don't think he's ever going to push mid. He's either going to go bot to minimize. I think this tower, tier 2 is quite huge. Tier 2 is a lot of gold. So he might just go bot. Perfect. Why is he going bot? It's because he knows that we don't really have a wave to take this, and yeah, okay, we have Herald, but we need that wave to play on, so it's just too far, and the Jace timer is, yeah, just too little for now. So now we see that the tower is not going to be taken down because it's Kha'Zix, and if they really overextend and take it down, we can just force a fight. So let's see what is going to happen here. Okay, so this actually doesn't turn out very well because Bard was here, and we have Lilia on the top side. That's not a good trade. But I don't think he could have done anything else. Because if he tries to open mid, he didn't have minions and Koriki was there. So he would just wave clears. If he opens into top, the same thing. We just chunk the tower with Herald. But we waste the Herald for no reason. And we don't have wave to finish it. So it's like, I think he just did the best play. But that's the thing. A lot of AD carries ask me, bro, like I do so many good decisions, and I still lose the game. And like, what the fuck? And yeah, sometimes you're gonna make a correct choice and it's gonna be a bad outcome. Sometimes you're gonna make a bad decision and it's gonna be a good outcome. If you have a good decision, it's not always like a direct result, as in, okay, I did good, so I'm gonna get like 5 kills because if my decision is good, I'm always gonna come up on top and I'm always gonna win. No, some decisions, yeah, it's a team game, right? Sometimes you can do everything perfect and still lose, you know. Okay, so what is he gonna do now? So Lazy on top, please get push mid. So a low elo AD carry would be like, why is my Lilia taking my farm? Why is my Lilia taking my farm? It's like so annoying. This fucking idiot is like, bro, yeah, if you think that, you're just bad. I'm sorry, you're just bad. Oh, but she shouldn't be taking my wave. No, Lilia has a passive. So Lilia ability is apply Dream Dust. This does damage and restores health. So why is Lilia doing that? Lilia's abilities hits grand movement speed for 6.5 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. So when Lilia hits the minions, as we can see right here, it is because she wants to get a passive. That's the thing. Every time when I see an AD carry complaining about the jungle and complaining about support, don't get me wrong. Many times it is so annoying to play. Like some of the supports are disgusting. Some of the jungles are disgusting to play with in low elo as AD carry. But there are so many times where I used to get tilted really by this like jungle taking my farm and support being bad, but I just realized that there is just so many things that you might not know, that you might not actually be aware of, and you're getting tilted, and it's funny. You're getting tilted by things that shouldn't tilt you because you just don't know them. Like, okay, like here, if someone is looking at, oh yeah, why is Lilia hitting my waves? Like, yeah, that's exactly why she's doing it, because it's good. Okay, why is he recalling? I need to see his gold. So he has 60 gold, he has no gold. He pushes mid, he opens into bot, he plays for Lilia, doesn't go too aggressive, just pushes mid, and then he opens into the Kha'Zix. Right now, there is no objective for now, okay? So what is going on? Why is he recalling here? The enemy have vision here. Takes the plant, takes another wave mid, and then we need to take the wave top, we need to take the wave bot, and we just recall because we have 700 gold. Is this a good recall? I think he just wants to call. Yeah, I truly think that if Lilia is actually looking to invade with Nami, it would be good to hover the play around, especially because the next wave is very far, so you have lots of time to... Ah, okay, never mind. So he just prioritizes getting tabbies for the next Drake fight. I see. Because at the end of the day, it's Corki, Kha'Zix, Jace, and they're pretty strong if you really ask me, right? And when you play Lucian like this, you're definitely going to tank a lot of damage. Because when you play Lucian with no engage, you have to dash in with Nami E, right? You have to be kind of frontline. So having tabbies is making yeah, it makes sense. But again, if you're in that case as like low elo and your teammates try to make a play and you don't have a plan like, hey, I'm gonna get tabbies because they have so much value here, and you're just recalling for like a long sword, I think it shouldn't do that. I think you should just stay with your team. Okay, you're taking the camp. Why are you taking the camp? Well, there is no fight top. We don't have wave bot. He actually tried to pat or stop for a little bit, but there is no play. Oh, but if I take the farm from my teammates, they're gonna flame me, you know? No, Lilia is on the other side of the map. You just take raptors, and you don't even take all raptors, you just take the small ones. If Lilia is actually starting to ping the raptors, and she's kind of mad that you're taking the farm from her, then don't do it, yeah. Just don't do it. Then just don't do it, yeah. Okay, get push mid, play with your jungle, play with the jungle, play with the jungle. They have to respond to the wave mid, so Caliste can just EQ, okay? He really wants that kill. He plays frontline. You see guys how he plays? That's how he really plays with Nami. It's the correct way of playing it. So you see why he actually prioritizes so much tabbies, because he knows how much damage we have with Imperial Mandate Nami, and he knows that he really needs to be tanky. Like really needs to be tanky. So awesome. I learned that Caliste, even though he's Caliste, he still makes mistakes and he still makes, like, he dies 1v1 and does like stupid stuff. And yeah, he just has clean macro. Like he understands when he should give up his teammates, but he also understands when he should hover them. I really like that he had many situations where he's literally like not helping with the Drake because he's confident that he doesn't need to be there. But at the same time, he understands how much time he has to like, you know, help with objectives. Like, did you guys see the Herald? The wave was like exactly here. So he knew that the wave has like 14 seconds until it reaches mid, or like 12 seconds. So then he actually spent 7 seconds, 6 seconds to help with the Drake. And then the other seconds he spent to just go back to mid to get prio. So I guess that's what really makes the difference between like a crazy good AD carry and the bad AD carry, right? Oh, he actually goes really aggressive. I wouldn't actually expect him to go super aggressive. Because we're playing for Atakan. We are actually playing top lane with Lilia. We have TP on Gnar. Getting pushed on Gnar. And you actually dash in like this. I understand you're playing Illusion, but now you can get Bard ult. Yeah, but he just casually dodges it. I guess you also need some mechanics to play this role. That is still gonna die, isn't he? Yeah, he really plays on the edge, but he played really well. He really played it well. Just flash auto attack right there casually. He flashes for kills a lot, I actually notice. He flashed for Kha'Zix right here. He also flashes for this Corki. Yeah, I guess he really wants kills because he has 4 assists. I see, so he has a lot of assists, so he's like, yeah, since I have a lot of assists and this feels like so awful, I'm actually gonna flash to get some kills. Now he opens into top directly because there is no wave mid. We take this, and where is he gonna go? There is no reason to go top, so you just commit, yeah. Did he actually leave again before the objective was finished? Yeah, he left at like 1.6, but the thing is, the smite does 1.2, right? So it's massive. Okay, so what is he gonna do? He's gonna push mid wave, and I don't think he's gonna need to dash in right now. I think he needs to play safe. He probably dashes anyways, but I don't think he should. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's playing safe. He does blue trinket. Reason why he should play safe is because Lilia is on the tempo. Now you're just saying Caliste this and Caliste that? I see. Yeah, he just plays really well. That's just the bottom line. He plays really consistent. I feel like if you put him in a silver game, he's gonna do amazing. If you put him in an emerald game, because like a lot of people are like, yeah, bro, but you know, in my silver games, this doesn't work. I mean, okay, sure, right? Not all of the tips work, right? But if you're consistently playing like really well, like this, wow, that is crazy. This is so crazy. Look at the dodge on the Bard ult. But this is even on the pixel, bro. That is absolutely insanity. Did you guys see that? Holy. That is really crazy, isn't it? That is very crazy, honestly. Like, it was actually on the pixel. Look at this. So Bard is ulting, and he is exactly out of it. There is no way he plays this well, bro. There is no way he plays like this well. Crazy. Just crazy, yeah. Love it. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know if you guys liked it, and hope to see you in the next one. See ya. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now,
Do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.